Good morning. It is 6:02 a.m. on Thursday, January 7th, 2016. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. My bedtime was a bit better yesterday. I did set an alarm for myself earlier in the day where I threatened to punch myself and delete my save games if I stayed up too late. It sort of worked, meaning I did not go to bed immediately upon the alarm, but it kept me on my toes, and I went to bed probably maybe an hour and a quarter earlier. Nice, good timing. I say good timing like it's a coincidence that she starts squeaking while I'm doing this, but I know for a fact that she's doing it in response to me suddenly talking to people that she's not aware of. Anyway, I went to bed earlier. It was a pretty unsatisfying experience ultimately because I still had to get up at a point where I feel tired and I had less time in the evening. It's one of those things where I have to just rationally piece together that I know ultimately it's a good thing that I got an extra hour of sleep or whatever. But, in terms of the visceral experience of it, not a very satisfying change. So, there was something I was considering talking about today, but I think I'll actually talk about tomorrow in terms of it being more specifically the right day to talk about it. So instead, today I will talk about the Oculus Rift. So the Oculus Rift final consumer version is finally put up, available for pre-order yesterday. And it was the first time that the final price was revealed. And a lot of people were, I guess, upset, surprised, disappointed, whatever, about the price being as high as it was, that being $599.99, so $600. And a big part of the reason for the disappointment is that there were some unfortunate comments made last year about from the main guy, where he didn't specifically say the price, but he kind of implied that it was going to be significantly lower than that. And I think a lot of people were sort of expecting it to be in more like the $350 price range. And in fact, there was actually one comment where he almost directly said, well, can't have it as high as $600. That would just be crazy. I'm paraphrasing there, but the point is that some of the previous comments had led people to believe that it was going to be cheaper, and now as expensive as it is, a lot of people are annoyed, disappointed, and there's concern about, like, is this actually going to be high enough that it drives consumer demand down and hurts the long-term prospects of the VR experience in the medium? I don't know. My reaction was not that, essentially, because I kind of never really believed it was going to be $350 anyway. I don't know. I'm not sure what specific evidence I had to go on, but just based on my own emotional reaction, I did not feel surprised. And in fact, I did pre-order one. Playing around with the dev kit convinced me that these experiences are something I'm going to be into long term, and so I'm ready to buy in. That said, I do hope that they are widely adopted, because the more people who are using them, the bigger the user base, the more interesting and varied the available software is going to be, and so that's obviously good. Squeaking, squeak, squeak, squeak. So I'm hoping that everything kind of continues to develop and that it'll be interesting. But in the meantime, my order estimate says that they would expect to ship mine in May, which is you know, the earliest ones are going to ship end of March, but you know, there's a lot of people all pre-ordering on the same day, so that's how it goes. And I'm excited for it, even at the $600 price point. Thankfully, I've already got a computer that's kind of a souped-up gaming rig computer, and so it was compatible. And I'm excited. Well, gosh, I was considering maybe including a couple of other topics today, but just kind of ran with that one. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.